Today, we're going to be going over equality versus equity versus justice in the education system. My name is Mrs. Boatin. Let's start by examining each of the components. We'll start with equality. Equality means providing every student with the same resources and opportunities. The idea is that by treating everyone the same, all students will have an equal chance to succeed. However, this approach does not take into account the varying needs and starting points of individual students. Next, let's look at equity. Equity involves recognizing that students have different needs and providing the specific resources and opportunities required to achieve similar outcomes. This approach acknowledges that some students may need more support than others to reach the same level of success. For example, equity might involve providing additional tutoring for students who are struggling or offering advanced coursework for gifted students. Next, we'll look at justice. Justice goes a step further by addressing the root causes of inequity and working to remove systemic barriers that prevent students from achieving their full potential. Justice in education ensures that all students have the opportunities to develop their skills and abilities based on their values and their community's values. This might involve policy changes, curriculum reforms, and creating an inclusive school culture that supports all students. Now let's look at all three of these together. So as we're comparing the pictures together, we can see that with equality, each student is given the same size box to stand on. The tallest student can see over the fence, but the shortest student cannot. Everyone starts with the same resources, but equality doesn't account for individual differences. Now with equity, each student is given a box that is the right height for them to see over the fence. We can see that the tallest student doesn't need a box, so they're not given one. And the shortest student needs more boxes, so they are given that. The equity provides tailored support to ensure all students can achieve similar outcomes. And in this case, the similar outcome is being able to see over the fence. Now let's look at justice. With justice, the fence itself is removed, eliminating the barrier entirely and allowing all students to see without needing boxes. Justice addresses and removes systemic barriers, creating a fair and inclusive environment for all students. Why does it matter? Well, providing justice-focused education promotes equity and inclusion, fosters a diverse and inclusive society, enhances social mobility, encourages civic engagement, improves educational outcomes, addresses historical inequities, and empowers students. By creating a justice-based educational system, we can create a more equitable and just society where all individuals have the opportunity to succeed and contribute to their communities.